have no alternative but to keep moving with determination.
Please, you know, my name is Brother Q, and I'm an activist, teacher, educator, and amongst things, father at this point. I'm here in Chicago, part of our BlackPower tour. Really excited about that. The whole purpose of empowerment is to inspire people to have confidence and feel greater about themselves. And today's day is the best time to inspire our people. We're becoming more and more aware every day. Every day I see people from just all types of walks of life in my community becoming more aware about their history, the foods that they're eating, the way the policies and different things that are being enacted to systematically hold our people down. And so I'm not just drilling my man Brandon in a great job of speaking to everybody about the history and a lot of things that inspire people like myself and others to actually create programs to inspire and to lead other people in our community to a greater height and a greater position. Of course, greater profitability. Not only just the money, but all types of walks of life. You can eat better and have a greater profitability. Just changing the type of food you eat, you have a stronger work habit or longer work hours. Just being able to communicate better will increase the amount of people that actually want to deal with you, that's bringing resources to you. But profitability has a lot of different angles in which we can look at it. So this is my first time drawing this little presentation, this little circuit board, and I hope it makes sense. I'm a physicist. Well, I went to school for astrophysics, astronomy, and I got to know about physics 3, physics 2, calculus 3. And I got kind of high, and I still got a lot more classes, but I just go to school for 4 hours. And so I thought this would be a great way to try to explain our community in a quick nutshell, and what kind of inspires me to do what I'm doing, and others to do it, and for us to see it as clear as possible. So, right here is a basic circuit. Not that basic, but it's a typical circuit, and most high schoolers, some 8th graders, some college students actually get to, practice with this. So, a circuit is anything that allows electricity to flow. So, just like that, our community does not have enough electricity flowing through it. And electricity for us is resources, money, whatever you want to put in that bag. But we need more of it flowing through it, and we need to control it. So the first concept is understanding that a circuit controls the electricity. So if we want to control our electricity, our community, our resources, we have to close the circuit. Only us in the circuit. So that's the first part of making a circuit, is only for us. Then from there, up the switch. The switch is very important. The switch is the on-off button. For me, in my quick opinion right now, the switch for our community and any community is the morale and self-respect a community has. That's what makes the energy flow. That's what makes people even want to have a circuit in a community in the first place. The respect they have for each other and the level of morals they have for that respect in a community. And I'm sure we could throw a lot of other words that go into creating that switch. Right now, especially in our community, we could probably throw television. That's inspiring people like crazy, police killings, all these things go into the self-respect that we're seeing that people don't have for us, and it inspires us to have a greater self-respect. And that's making us say, oh, we don't want to go to your store. We just saw a sister get terrorized and choked out in Chicago, and I just got a video saying, like, look, in response to that Chinese person choking that sister out, we have our black-owned supply store now. And so that's the self-respect, that's a response. Now they're promoting it. So again, after that is the battery. For me, the greatest battery in our community is the school system. Not that it's white man's school system, but the concept of being educated and educating us. It creates the potential. Well, we don't know what may happen of it, but you might get some information, and at the potential of that information, we don't know. But we know that it's there. We know you taught math, we know you learned your credit, we know you learned about food, whatever it is, but we know you have it. Now it's up to our businesses to transform that into something. And so businesses are pretty much one of our first transformers. So it takes a potential energy and a transformer. Now, a transformer's job is to either increase or decrease voltage. So the business is supposed to say, oh, I see your potential. I'm going to bring you into my mechanic shop and say, I know you can come up with a new type of fuel injection carburation tool for our car. I'm gonna give you the resources you need to take that potential energy you have and transform it and increase your capabilities with that potential energy you have. So our businesses are the backbone of the potential energy that's found in our schools. And this is like the brother said, this is why for the government to destroy this platform piece right here, it only took a simple policy, integration. Let's just get rid of the idea of Africans educating themselves, and now let's control their potential energy by teaching them nothing. So that just removes this entire piece here, which stifled our entire entrepreneurial position. The government didn't even have to say nothing about our businesses. Only thing they had to do was make our children be educated in their system and systematically not educated. So now our potential energy is destroyed. We can go into this whole one power and how this destroys the entire system. This one piece right here, because when you see how it's a circuit, all of this needed to make it work together. So now our businesses need to transform the energy coming out of our schools. That's just fundamental. The country is tied to education. All businesses are tied to educators. It's fundamentally tied in. Now another part that a lot of us may have been taught not to like is our financial institutions, i.e. banks. Banks are another form of transformers in our community. They take the money from our businesses and the people, which I'll explain the people, and they transform it again or decrease it. And unfortunately in our community, they made a lot of bad decisions with the money. And it's because the people who were making the decisions with the money weren't properly educated. And they didn't have the businesses that were enough businesses to work with them in congruence like they did in the 60s and beforehand that made our black banks flourish. So this caused it to decrease our voltage. But if our black businesses are in our education institutions are tied to our banks, then that's going to continue to increase the voltage. So with two transformers in it, when we look at other communities, these two they only increase the energy. These right here, boom, that goes there. Now resistors regulate the energy in our community. And for that, I kind of put that to politicians and administrative personnel. They can regulate it in a bad way, they can regulate it in a good way, but their job is to regulate the immense amount of energy and potential energy we have coming from our businesses and our banks. And I'm not talking about, politicians in their market. I'm talking about our people that's standing up in front of the bank saying like, no, we know you have 6,000 business accounts. What are you doing with the loan money? Are you loaning it to black people, or are you taking that money and loaning it to corporations that do not support us? So this is the reason why the resistors are so important, because they control that current. If we don't have nobody controlling the current, it's just going anywhere. So that's very important. Then coming out of there, community services. That's our transducer. The community services, it goes from our streets, street lights, security, safety. Some would include school, but I separate school. They include our hospitals. All of these things are inside our community services. So in order for these things to work, they have to get the energy from here. This is why we have to step that energy up, because we don't know how much energy is going to be taken out with our transducers. We don't know how it may go to here, because it's going to convert it to other forms. This may turn into an engine. This may be 17 engines. So it's taking energy out. So we have to make sure we have enough of it to come back and keep that switch on. Now, what makes the wire work? What connects all of the components is people. We make the wires. We make them. Every single connection we have between each other. And that's why the tour for me is so important, because we're connecting the dots around the country. Then we're going to do it again. Then we're going to do it again in Africa. Then we're going to do it in the Caribbean. And just keep continuously growing this circuit. Right now we're standing in a black-owned institution in Chicago. I have my own institution in New York. We just left Kentucky with another black-owned institution. They have one in Atlanta. We just need to simply, we already came together and we're all working with Project Flip, our financial literacy improvement program. The next thing you know, we might be including our STEM. The four programs together may say, let's just get a bus and let's just have our babies meet. Let's control the next stage of the circuit. And so this is why I wanted to visualize it like this. I hope my electricians don't tear me up because I might have said things a couple wrong. But the reality is this is how I envision our community. And as an electrician, as an architect, as a physicist, I can't look at it in one part knowing that a circuit requires the entire picture to make sense. You see what I mean? You just can't say I want to fix the lights here, but you didn't check the wires, you didn't check the circuit, you didn't check the panel box, you didn't check your circuit breaker, you didn't check your what's the thing that plug in the breakers, you can check your breaker. There's so many different things, you can check the outlets, so many different aspects towards electricity, and it's the same thing with our community. There's so many different aspects and components that go within our community to make it work, to bring that synergy, to make our resources work, you know. And so our businesses, that ties in a whole other circle. Because for this to work, we have the people here. But now this is interlocking interlocks. These right here interlock. This is one big part, but this interlocks in so many circles, and this creates credit. And this is the reason our community doesn't have any real credit right now. It's because credit comes from business. Credit is a tool for business. I have a tire shop. You have a delivery company. Transportation. You have a storage facility. There's another transportation company. You might have your cousin's transportation company bringing it from the manufacturer of the tires, tire manufacturer. Then from the tire manufacturer, we had to get it from the rubber trees in Brazil. So now we have a shipping company. We actually had the people that's actually taking it out of the ground. So we had the what do you call it? Mining company. Oh, that's not also the mining company needs tools. So now we're back at the tool manufacturer. They need tool manufacturers. We can go over them. We're not gonna let the Mexicans in Brazil set up their shops and sell food. So we're gonna need people to get food in front of the place. Food. We don't get into food because from food we gonna need. Now we need somewhere to get the food from. This is what the supermarket and farms. Now we at the farm. Whole Foods. Not a shout out to them, but you get the point. The circle doesn't stop.
Right.
And it just continues to grow. Now my tire shop needs tires. The more deliveries you want me to have with your company depends on how many tires I sell, and the more tires I can get from the manufacturer will increase my profitability because I can lower the price of my tires. Which means that I would have a higher volume coming in, which I would hire from you more, and I would store more by you. Now this can all be charged up front. But in the real world of business, these are called trades. And these are lines. And this is where the word trade line comes from. And this is where the real credit comes from. It's been around it's been around for a long time. You have goats, I make goat harnesses, I make containers of whole goat milk. It goes a long way, however you want to do it, plow.
Somebody got trucks.
It just keeps it go. It's the barter, but it's in here where, like the brother we was discussing yesterday, sometimes somebody may not want to barter. I just need tires. I'm not here to barter. I got a gold coin with MOTS fixed on it. How many tires can I get? What's inside? I ain't got nothing to trade with. I got gold, man. I got 4 princesses waiting for me. In Timbuktu or wherever I'm going. So I need to go. You know what I'm saying? So it may not be that. But that's where that creation of a currency comes in. And this creates our understanding of market value. We own our market value. Someone doesn't come in and set a price to our market values because we control our businesses. We control the land. We control our people. This right here, business, and this is why the transformer is so powerful because for our community, right now we got barber shops, studios, salons, clothing stores, bookstores. That ain't gonna work. I'm even reflecting on myself because when I was 25, being a musician and doing studio work was great. But the reality is, we need tire shops, plumbers, electricians, miners, metalsmen. What stopped these from growing? And that goes back into 1965. Integration policies got into that. The brother already talked about it. This was on a high. We had black businesses going, we had black marriage going, we had the black family growing. The reality is, this got decimated through integrationist policies and programs and lingos and BS, and that ruined our school and our understanding of education. None of our political leaders taught us school. None of our political leaders told us to go to school with white folks all through their system. They already told us what to do to regulate our current, teach our own people, build our own schools. We're in our own school right now. This is regulating the current. This is creating a penitential energy, and it's creating the people that's going to fulfill these businesses. We should have black businesses all over the country saying we want to come to the Nkrumah Society, we want to come to the Zyx Institute, and we want to invest in your students so that in 10 years, we have the best financial managers, we have the best accountants, we have the best mechanics coming from your school. We're not going to other schools looking for anybody, we're coming to us looking for